Hello, this is FG back with the for Anbennar. Today we are picking up with the Jade Empire campaign, formerly the nation known as Gronstunad. Alrighty, and we would actually like to bring these guys over. I believe we just finished up with a war. Yes, we finished up war with Dehui, managed to hang on to our relationship, and could do this. I don't really care. Very much like those icons, though. Alright, what do we need to do next? Gonkaden ties, nobility. The North Gonkaden area. Alright, I can declare on them very soon. I will actually build a spy network. I really care about converting these? No. We are working on digging holds, which is excellent. I'm actually going to move this army away because there's going to be some probably pretty serious uprisings here. Although my lovely vassal Ketyanhi can deal with that themselves. Next war, we're really gonna go ahead and just decapitate Dehui by taking Yanzong, Anjiang, what is this? Anjiang and Linyuan, because that is going to be a lot of where their development is from. Like, just there, that's like, what, 70 development, 40, over 100 here. That's a pretty significant portion of their empire. And alright, they can drill right there. And Ho'az Krakazol needs what? 20 military development. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Alright. Expand our operations. Can do that easily. That'll be done later. The Dwarvar Valley Tunnel is good. Okay, there's no trade business happening over there. Yep. What can I do? I suppose I can do that. Pay off a couple loans. Might actually take out some loans from the cartel. I don't want to lose that absolutism. Yeah, we're never gonna get relations with them up. What happened to our other army? Oh, they're sitting right here. How long till the truce with Raj Nahaga's up? 48. This is up. 48 as well. That can come off, though. Start building a spy network there instead. Not now. Purple Dromac. Mirror Death Earthseeker. Alright. I should have that. Level 3 Cavernous Hold. Well, that's something I can do. Surge development. And then we want to build a Oh, why can't I build? What if I take that away? Alright. Old Dame's tier deposit. Good. I can do that. And dig. Hold level is this? 3. Crosum is here. Excellent. Is that good enough for this? Oh yes, this needs a state house as well. Right. Yeah, you know what, deal with that. Alright, take tech. Maybe I should go install a build slot mod. I might actually do that. Alright, I will be back after I have installed a mod. Alright, I am back with a mod that should fix the problem. Alright. We are going to be building a ton of different things. Alright, we do have a mage tower here. Called Dromac. Alright, what's the problem now? Scrying. 53. Well, I guess while we're doing the construction stuff, might as well continue working. That on encourage development. And the capital is not quite done. Thought the game was about to die again. We do have a university here, that's excellent. Fervently. Loans. Yeah, I just don't care. Right, so we want to fabricate a plan on them. And alright. Internal scrying. Is that? No, that doesn't work for that. Unfortunate. And we will go ahead and declare war on them, call Bavarian. I don't want to call it Denirajan. Does it make any difference? Not really. There's my trader and my truce with Rajnahaga. Malachite Dwarf. Oh, Rajnahaga. Alright. Come this way. Sorry, needs to come here. Actually head this way. Is that all my holds digging? Not quite. Easy stack wipe. Could be another one-sided slaughter. Alright, they need to head that way. And I will actually go ahead and bombard this fort. And I don't really want to hand out anything right now. Gatub has been sieged. Excellent. Alright, these guys are gonna have to flee. And that happens. Soft rock in Gronstunad. And yeah. Don't use mercenaries. Nottamraj does not have anything over here. Don't really care, I just want them out. It's not a huge amount of men that they had in, but still something. Actually, I will take that fight. I just want the money. And pay off a bunch of loans. Excellent. Do as they please. Alright, yes. Okay. Poor Gorazmbrung. Probably the most unfortunate of the holds of the Dwarvar. Oh, I mean, not the most unfortunate, but amongst the most unfortunate. They actually held out for a very long time. They only collapsed 600 years ago because the Phoenix Empire attacked them with the help of Segildir, which is... oh, not the help of the entire Segildir, but the Seg Band, which... I mean, they kind of run Segildir. Alright, the Denirash probably wants out of this. Could force them. Abuvia, they don't want to let up. Do they have any provinces that belong to Buvari? They do not. Alright. Dromac. Excellent. Already done digging. Do I want to release Theoden? Kinda do. Yeah, alright. So what I want is that. I'm gonna release Theoden. I might not. I'll decide later. if I attacked Rajnahaga? Something is awry. Oh, shit. Luckily that's not my problem. Alright. Wrong war. This is the war I want. Alright, we have now won the war already. And we will do that. Take all of these provinces. I don't care about that. Alright, Gonkadan ties. Fitting perhaps that in the chaos of the Jade Empire's collapse, the welcoming gates of Gronstunad should be the threshold of salvation. Many of the dwarven minority scattered throughout Hellas originally traveled through Gronstunad to freedom, and it was the generous Gonkadan who offered them refuge on the other side. Long have we been welcome to the tables of these noble folk. As our Jade Empire rises in power and influence, they remain natural and ancient friends. These ties are worth strengthening. The Gonkadan are expert herders. Extending them the rights of migration and work will only benefit our livestock industry. In return, we can offer well-trained geomancers, prospectors, and foremen to stoke their burgeoning economy. Alright, that's done. How much longer till this is done? Way too long. Oh, they decided to join this war. Uvari. Really want to get rid of this alliance. I need to hang on to it until the very last moment that I can. And I will take... Markers... Mostly looking at effects now. Yeah, we can do... Arcus... Yeah, we can do Arcus. Right. Oh, diplomat. And we can pay off loans. The beater. That's what my wife calls me. Ha! Domestic abuse, funny. Okay. History of trade, yep. And what do we want to do? We want to transfer trade from where? From here. Oh. There it goes. The Rending of Realms. Can read this should you so desire. Alright. God's Wall Tunnel can be built. could build that. Oh well. Ariana returns. Something in her is awry in Hellas. Alright. Paper dolls, shit. Spirit Ward menu. I can't set wards. Can, however, repair temples. Should they need to be repaired, obviously. Nadam Raj. Vivari. And offer military access. And we want to build a couple manufactories. Cannot scry yet. Still got a few more years. This is Yanhee's territory. And where is Temple Restoration? Katask. Are they working on? Yes, they're working on restoring it. Alright, bud, you're gonna have to deal with that yourself. And... right... Which temple is this? Present Vizier hold. Alright. Is there anything I could build? Nope. What's happening in the rest of the Dwarvar? Raz Ordlum exists. Algeria exists. It's big. Marhold, Blade Marches. Sariand. Abuvia's done good. Ezelmore flipped to Shadow Pact because I guess they can. Okay, stick 3. This is level 4. can't do that. Yeah. I'll take that. And we want Orcus, I believe. Corruption. Yep. Do these guys have an extra? Okay, yep, they integrated those 5,000 extra guys. That's where that came from. I will go ahead and actually release Seaden. Yes. And as for Seaden, Horse Religion. Gonkadan. Then throw a Religious Unity down here. Alright. What does it want? Let's be very sure. Scrying on neighbors, 6,000. Alright, consulting the dreamers. Let me sleep on it. Archmage Devagni Meyerwalker addressed to an imperial inquiry regarding possible acquisition of an appropriate jewel for the exaltation and incorporation of Verkal Dromak into the metamitic crown of the peoples of Jade. Retrieved 1871 12.04 on behalf of the Gronstunad Institute for Civic History. Dreams of a Valley. Steady on, you're here with us, here in the dream. Empty, right? I suppose I would call this desert, but I'm not sure it's yellow enough. If you squint over that way, there are mountains. Should have dragged a geomancer in with us, really. We'll work it out eventually, though. Always do. Oh, yes. We all seem to be Oni. Strange, isn't it? Start to understand why you're so bloody hungry, actually. Actually, if our other dreams are anything to go by, this is probably a faint echo of the real thing. Amazing they haven't killed us all, right? I wouldn't try to... walking's hard in here, even when you're still a dwarf. No, yeah, we have no idea what it is. We're pretty certain it's magical, because the loopy bit over there on the end, yeah, that bit, it looks a little like those Oni-chi doohickeys. And of course, we've been staring at those yonks since we got all of the inventory off the Shigri. Honestly, love, I'd stop trying to walk. Have you got a good imagination? It's usually easier to make yourself hover about, or sort of mentally ooze and find yourself in other places, a bit like a snail. Well, there's no rush. Get your bearings, and we'll see if we can work out what the hell this thing is meant to be. Alright. So, we want to improve relations and make these guys an ally. Oh, bunch of loans. Gronstunad, huzzah! We are now at level 8. Harvest Festival. My heir shall be the sacrifice. Alright. Money! Alright, I will have to deal with that myself. Alright, I think we've hit maximum borders with Nada Mirage, though. It's great. Ketianhi has cored everything. Alright, we will take these edicts off. Spirit Horde menu. Right. I will actually go and... Where is it? Economy action, send gift. That. And then we want to continue paying off our loans, admin problems, fuck. You're gonna have to deal with that yourself, Seer. Really like to feed these to my lovely vassal to the point where I actually start fabricating claims. I'd love a Gonkaden vassal, because the Gonkaden just seem like such nice people. Deal with the ogres. Opinion and country has been... Alright. Does it just need to be regular insulted? Yes. Deal with the ogres. The Oni of these new land of Nomasula are not like others, supposedly of their same race of whom we have hitherto heard. These Soulseeker Oni are some of the wisest foreigners we have dealt with, individuals of fundamentally restrained and austere temperament. They deal with the souls of their ancestors and other dead in an honorable manner that even we would do well to emulate. But this virtue was not enough to prevent them from suffering much as we did at the hands of the hobgoblins. Let us try and strike a deal with one of these Oni clans. Protection for submission. We will retake their ancient homeland from the Hobgoblin Scourge, and in exchange, Nomasulan will form a new and important part of the Jade Empire. Okay, they are a vassal. Lovely. This needs a state house. Alright. And now they have claims on everything. Okay. Now let's declare war. Kavala, UNC. Alright, that does not apply for nations. Yeah. These guys can keep drilling because we need a bunch of fully drilled regiments. And we will declare war, call in everyone. And we will declare for not Ikani. Although it actually probably makes more sense to declare on them. Yeah, let's just declare on them. And then them. No, that doesn't call in everyone. Conan. And these guys can come right here. J. Nope. Not them. These guys. We'll go ahead and take this. These guys should be, you know, they're not horrifically far behind us, but they're not in a good state. Uniform regulations. Alright, that'll be easy. Obviously, we need to tell all of our vassals to siege. Otik. Could I get another military idea? Yes, I could. Let's be really funny and go with this. Because we are dwarves. You know, like, cannons and shit are our whole thing. This is all ancient forest, too. These guys can do this. Alright, hold revitalization. Still working on it. We're getting drilled. I did disable the Forbidden Plains just because I did realize we'd be playing much later into this game. Although, if I hadn't, we almost certainly would have had to fight them, but... oh well. Alright, so go like this. And give these over to them. And we want to go talk to Pan and Abe. Ooh, just barely enough. We are gonna have to sit. I do recognize that we're gonna have to sit an army here just to deal with the rebels for a very long time. Our Andres is now hold level 4. Excellent. All of these provinces need to go over to our lovely ogre vassals. Soon to be personal union subjects. No. Shock damage received. What's the highest? This one. No, this one will be. In fact, I actually want that province so much. Willing to take that peace deal. Alright, hand these over to them. And then we want to come take all of these. Don't want the money, actually. And then this needs that. And they are going to need to deal all of that. Oh yes, I need claim on that. Covert action, fabricate claim. Transfer those claims, right? Ready. Why can I? Oh, because I'm. Yeah, never mind. Sorry. I was wondering why I had diplomatic vision on them, but then I realized. Double recycling. What's mage influence at right now? 35. Alright, where is a... let's just do that. 1, 2... Nope. 2, 3... Oh. We're called Dromac. Artisan. Yep. Monthly military power sounds really nice. Real favoritism. Expanded Royal Court. How much are we paying in state maintenance? Basically nothing. Don't think vassal force limit contribution works, so let's just go. We do that. Okay. So that is 5 infantry there and right there. Nope, not that one, that one. I want to continue to build more manufactories. Economy, income comparison. Still not making quite as much as Gouet is. Although they do have the benefit of having better trade than we do. Well, not better trade flow than we do. What am I doing? I'm gonna leave my vassals to deal with that. Unless they don't want to. Rebel recycling. We have narrowed down the location of Verkal Dromac's dream to Nomasulin, though an exact location is likely beyond our dreamers, lacking expertise with the area as they are. Our only option now is to scour the place, ruin by ruin. Though such an operation will require significant manpower and time, it is also likely to uncover other valuable artifacts, whether they be of purely historical interest or practical magical objects. Our dreamers speak in riddles, but of one thing we are certain. Wherever their dream is, we will find a gem worthy of their hold. Alright, we get rid of all of that. Oni separatists. This is why I left my lovely army in control. And they could deal with the situation. We'll go with him. Right. Yet more buildings. Fucking finally, hold revitalization. We have made the ancient heart of the Jade Empire our capital. It is rightly the center of our rule, but our purpose is to restore the dwarven civilization of the Eastern Serpent Spine, not merely a single hold. We are a positional people defined by our places and the environments we impose upon. Like few others on Halan, we carve out our cultures hollow by hollow, making them a solid rock for posterity. A new age of Jade is upon us. Civic excellence and competition, under the auspices of the Empire, let the greatest cities of Halan grow here. Alright, so I don't know how to keep up. I don't... Okay, yep, that one got dug. That one did not. That one did not. That one did not. Did not. Okay, so it's those two. Alright, reestablishing the Vanguard. Of all the collaborative institutions which knitted together the various holds of the former Jade Empire, the Vanguard of many halls was perhaps the most prestigious, drawing from the soldiery and varied martial specialties of each of the Empire's constituent holds. The Vanguard pioneered a form of combined arms warfare well ahead of its time. As our restored hold flourishes, it is time once more to corral the many gifts of the Dwarven Empire into such a force, a hammer, to strike the anvil of our massed levy. Okay, and we need 20 farm estates. I will start working on those. Screw it, then go deal with it. Expand our operations. Until recently, our economic efforts have been focused largely on our holds, the civic and cultural centers of dwarven life. The boisterous urban elite, which has so rapidly flowered since the Reclamation, now turn their gaze outwards, eager for opportunities which will allow them to outcompete their neighbors. The mood is eager, utopian, and expansionist. They see no reason why prosperity cannot spread wherever they can lay rails. Buoyed by this new economic growth, entire new auxiliary industries are springing up. In one neighborhood of Gronstunad, a cluster of independent forges exists purely to smith the nails with which minecarts are assembled. The standard minimum order is for 10,000. Alright, so we need 2 producing die with 10 development. Good. And We will deal with the farm estate stuff. Expand the bureaucracy could be very fun. Although we will save that. And we will use that together with instruct conscripts. We go to war with the Hui so we can grab the rest of Ket Yanhi's claims. Alright. Searching the ruins. We recently reconquered the lands of the valley as part of our agreement with the Northern Oni, and in gratitude they have warned us of the many old ruins and special magics, dangerous to the uninitiated. We have not heeded such warnings, decided instead to methodically explore and catalog these places. One recent expedition has proven fruitful indeed. The force we sent in, prepared for a fight, boasted sleeper mages, heavily armored axemen, and riflemen with precision-enhancing monocles. Even still, they were unprepared for the traps. So many treacherous traps, magical arrows, strange exploding runes carved into the ground, pitfalls. But that was not the worst part. The halls through which they were passing must have been cursed, because it seemed they were walking in circles, sometimes falling for the same trap a different dwarf only recently lost his life to. This went on until there was just a few explorers remaining. Finally, one of the sleepers stirred. In their meditations, they had surmised the odd layout of the place. They led the group to the heart of the ruins, where the expedition found a blue gem of strange quality none of them recognized. Upon closer examination, the sleeper disabled the traps guarding it and began a short examination. He swiftly came to the conclusion that it was Damesteer, and proclaimed it would be a great representation of the dwarves of Virgal Dromak. On their path back, none further lost their lives. With the loot they secured, they had the surface of the ruin rebuilt into a proper dwarven tomb to honor those who lost their lives. Alright, these guys can all get just disbanded. Yep. Can't. Sure, we'll let the diplomatic advisor go. Alright, time to start building farm estates. Let's fabricate a claim right here, and with the magic of transferring claims. Oh, I can't do that because we're at war. And we will again, trade goods. Alright. Upgrade the Dwarvar rail. An edict. Yeah, we can take that. Alright. Upgrade mining operation. 10 development. Okay, we are gonna have to go fight Bifon Jin. We don't actually have claims on them. Nope. Wrong one. They're gonna need to go grab that. These all need to be granted to Longia. Yeah. Alright. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, built one on the wrong province. Master of Mint, artist, trader, or diplomat? Trader. And then Master of Mint. Establishing a standard. In the chaos and clamor of the Reclamation, each restored hold flew its own flag and established its own tariffs and excise. Arrangements have been similarly ad hoc as we expand on the surface. Sometimes it seems that practically every township has its own currency. Though our various subjects profess their loyalty, they are still more local than imperial. None of this will do if we are to command loyalty and bring lasting prosperity to our second Jade Empire. The task is extensive. Beyond the establishment of universal weights and measures, the minting of new currency will require enormous initial outlay. Our vast reserves of jade make the most promising medium, but we then have to exchange the old currencies and standards for our new ones. Finally, we need administrators with the authority to enforce the new standards. Such measures are not merely a question of economics. Imperial merchants who buy and sell under our colors represent our values. Soon, the Jade Standard will signify prosperity itself. In the high bond trade node. Connect to Verkal Ozavar. Could release Verkal Ozavar. Yeah. What's combat with these days? 34. Yep. Doing fine. Learnings of an Elder. Yep. Walking Nightmare. And religion-wise, we do have the development guy up. Which means Hull Oz, Krakazol, Artisan. Justify my war. Alright, this guy is Jade Dwarf. Go back, and I don't care about that. This needs to go to 1Gia as well. There's our Commandant. Yep, another Jade Dwarf Commandant, good. Let me go with production efficiency. Alright. How long till my truce with Defeat is up? Very soon. Who are we at war with? Alright. On what? Nook's Cranny. No. Why do they get permit claims on these? starting to approach the end. Emerald gem, at least one. Alright, Emerald Spire. Adventurers need a loyalty of 60 or greater. Alright. Well, I know where first province to get developed is going to be. Search development here. What do I need for the upgraded digging operation? Upgrade 10. And I want to build that. Slap the hand of Wei. Alright, guys, have you dealt with coring everything? Pretty much. Alright. Oh cool, they got a province. How long till my... Very soon. Alright. So it is time to also start building a spy network there. And then we want to hit the upgrade mining operation. What did that do? Period dwarf. Adventurer's loyalty is 60 or greater. I can just do this. Adventurers, and I will just hire... For irony's sake, I will send them... Because those are hobgoblins, by the way, which is why I said it is very ironic. Avdaluvlum. Maybe. Do need to fix some forts, though. And yes, these guys want that. Alright, ascending the spire. At the western tip of the Jade Mines lies the Emerald Spire, a column of rock half embedded in the wall of an immense cavern, glistening with innumerable natural emeralds. In our search for a mnemonic gem to represent the emerald dwarves, it is an obvious choice, and it is now firmly under our control. The largest solid emerald formations appear to be near the very top, and it is among these that we hope to find the highest value emeralds. As accessing these deposits will require extensive scaffolding and painstaking labor, we will need well-established mining operations before we begin. Alright, and we want to go to the expedition menu, Emerald Spire, organize the expedition. Yeah, that, and then organize the troops. Start the expedition, and then take these guys and dismiss them. Hold the line, keep the torches lit. Alright. Wandering husks. Yeah. And we will declare war for... Yeah. Their opinion. Alright. Zhao Ming. Where is it? Zhao Ming. Come and join the party, guys. It's gonna be great. We're gonna kill so many Yan He. It's gonna be hilarious. Fuse in the dark. Shuffling menace. Mages. Good. Siege of Zhao Ming is over. Wasn't that a basketball player from China? Zhao Ming? I do believe I'm correct. Alright, that should be enough farm estates, I hope. Also, mad respect to Tian Lao for basically absorbing all of the damage every time I fight a war. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Drunkards. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's get more landfire damage. That seems fair. Great mushrooms, great spy network construction. Chichang. Sising. Wasn't even a bad general they had. I mean, he wasn't great, but... Go yep. Oil cap. Let's find out. Oh, lost a little bit of organization. Alright, I want to do that. And we can also go ahead and build trade buildings. Razum Dizhir hold specialization. What do they build? Mithril. Military. That's so fucking good. Do we just get... Does that... Wait. Where is it? Shock damage. Ooh, that is per province. That's excellent. I don't know if a mod adds that or something. Strong duchies will always stay. Slap the hand away. Send them this way. Alright, that can come off. We can now get another edict. One king under the mountain. Yearly absolutism, kingdom for the people, core creation cost, gov cap. Yeah, I mean, none of these really do a huge amount for us. Possible policies is alright. You have everything cored. We don't need any more governing capacity. Like... What happened to that other army that was fleeing? Oh, they ran this way. And I will take this because it's fun. You know what, I am going to send... What? 2 armies down south to deal with Typhon Jin. Is our Welkin? Who was it that had... That's fun. Is there any other Black Doctrine nations around, or is it just that? It's just them. Have an ambush, loot the bodies. Oh, let's go deal with this. And I just love killing. Let's actually also go to Spy Network and buy Fon Jin. Alright, so what was it I wanted to hand off? All of these provinces need to go to Ketyanhi. Yep, that is as far as their claims extend. Ketyanhi, alright. Grant that to Ketyanhi again. want to take all of those provinces. This is going to make my vassal not unhappy, but have a not good time. Do that as well. And Azam. Defense. Artillery damage from the back row. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Alright, what do I need? Oh, yeah, I should probably get the institution. 2,000, that's basically nothing. Still ahead of time on everything. Alright, so, in terms of Baifan Jin, I want to end their alliance with Dehui so we can go back in as soon as possible. Right. That's what actually let them take one extra province because of the whole, what's it called? Administration thing. They are accepting these guys. They are. I'm so proud of them being all tolerant. They're like my children. Well, not my children, but the Jade Empire's children. Also, Jesus Christ, they took a lot of cannon damage. Income comparison. More enemies. Total. They cannot be having a good time right now. We need the food. Great. No, these guys can go this way. Actually, I will head down south. Good. Remove the press, just a piece of paper. Diplomatic power, that's fine. I do kind of want to develop some of these mining operations. Alright, where else is a mining operation? Right here. It's not a mining operation. This is... Alright, Buvari, thanks for getting out of that war. Really definitely appreciate that, although in the end I don't actually think it matters. Alright, and do that. That is going to really hurt if we... Aggressive expansion... It's kind of whatever, actually. They didn't want to call me in. Oh, they're not actually attacking Dethwy. That's why they got out. Alright, I'm not angry at them anymore. Alright, head that way. This way. Yep, onwards. So, Jesus H. Christ, how long is this expedition? Expedition looks like it costs a lot more than it did because I did spend a good deal of money instead of points. Oh, yeah, these guys need to come sit here and deal with the little rebels that come up. Alright, food to march on. Rows and rows of stone shelves, lined with trenches and recesses for soil, vertical cave farming on a scale seldom seen in Halan, an immense central chamber from whose walls gardens jut, vines thriving in the darkness. Even in the old empire, Tuatha Dé Máchon concerned itself with the question of growth. Only the foolish dismiss the Serpent Spine as a place desolate of life, but it is true that life here must be cultivated just as assiduously as dwarves cultivate our societies. As we have extracted, we have found more and more experimental farms, the incremental efforts of our ancestors to improve and diversify their crops. Now, in a chamber only recently uncovered, we have found a mushroom-rich yellow-brown in color, astonishingly prolific. It tastes mild and nutty, pleasant, if unexciting, but the sheer speed of its growth, even in unfavorable conditions, is immensely promising. Tuatha Dé Máchon's municipal government has announced an ongoing effort to cultivate and optimize this mushroom, citing its possible use as a supplement to military rations. Alright, so let's see how much this actually increases. 201. No, I guess we can't. See. Gelatinous cube, attempt to retreat the loot. Good. Alright, so here we want to do this. Where else are we building? This has development cost down. Alright, and we want to upgrade the mine. I might declare Segildir does not have much mithril. There's very little mithril to begin with. Yep, national tax down. Alright, all of these can be handed right over to the Nadamraj and fed to them as the last part of the Shamakad. Well, it's not actually the Shamakad, it's just the Shamakad culture. Or Upper Raheni culture. Lock of Cloakers. Good. Dealt with. Everyone else. Don't want... Still want to continue. Urkel Ozavar. I'll need to ally them. Right. Oh yeah, we're waiting for the institution. Should be good in just a moment. There we are. Age of Artificery. We can handle both artificers and mages. Alright. Brillites. Fundum. Choking Death. Find a different path. Good. Alright. Alright, they need to head up. Trading in dies. Not to my standards. These guys like to convert a lot, so I figure I might as well help them. It's 34, 35. Promising trader. Oh, wrong religion. Oh, a shame. About developing that so much. It's only the ores that we can develop. Development. And I will take this. Jackals. Alright, that is done. I can now Paradiser. Onwards. Yeah. Alright. On with that. Not a mirage. Reconnect to Vertical Ozavar. Marital bliss. Good. What does our government bar look like? Fine. Alright, we should almost be done. Which is gonna be great. Bifon Jin, our truce is up. 4 years. Artillery damage from back row, that's amazing. And I'll just gonna click this. Sigildir is no longer a valid rival. Artillery damage from back row. Oh my god. That's gonna be absolutely nutty. Expedition returns. Let them rest. Old Dwarven Book Caravan. I'll actually do that. And get rid of that. Alright. Natural Spire found. Simply spectacular. Great cavern with a great spire in the middle. A great spire extended by a tower of equal greatness. Having recently acquired the area in which the famed Emerald Spire is located, it was given that we would send out an expedition to explore it. Our dwarven explorers went forth, outfitted with climbing gear, pickaxes, and provisions. At first, they simply walked, breathlessly admiring the beauty of the naturally formed structure. Then they reached a point at which the ledge narrowed too tight, so they brought out rope and chalks and began their ascent. They were not tasked with getting to the very top, but something radiant kept grabbing their attention, glimmering at the spire's apex. Few hurdles were encountered along the way after a climb. Interrupted by a few stops to rest, everyone safely reached the top. They found an emerald of incredible quality. Immediately, the miners could tell it was this gem that had so persistently caught the light of their torches and candles. It shone bright even now. One dwarf was selected to break the gem from the rock. He did so with the utmost precision, as if he was possessed by the spirit of Helena, unwilling to see her most precious treasure smashed. Having acquired the gem, they hurriedly descended and brought it to us so it could be put into our gracious crown to honor Tuatha Dumacron. Alright. And now we need to do that. Truce with Cobbett Delaney. Alright. We now have a whole bunch of points. We'll go ahead and restore that temple complex. And we will also actually build some real forts everywhere. It's got one. It's got one. Build one there. That has one. That is not one. This can get upgraded. And over here, there is one here. I managed to core it already. That's actually quite impressive. Oh, Northern League is a thing. League of Magnates. Warrant never managed to challenge them. They are allied with a Skan. Huh. Or Aryan. I'll probably play them when they get their mission tree. Seems very interesting. Ah, screw it, I'll accept the Horned Ogres. And throw a... actually, what is this? Fusion... Kuma. Alright, they are now suppressed. Legitimacy and improve relations. You can read this should you so desire. And we will... Oh. How long till this is finished? Nope, wrong province. Sarlia. Can I put them over here? Or is this like, I have to cooldown type thing? Maybe it's because I'm building here? Radieris per... Might be because I'm building. We will see if that does it. Province. Alright, how did that war against the Deniraj go for you? Fine, it kind of looks like. Supplied by experience, gem from a boulder, guided by faith. Del Azan. Okay, so we do need to actually develop this. No, it is Abdal Azan that wants to be developed. Development. Yeah, might as well. Pursuit of Amethyst. Amethyst is good. Alright, is there anything else? Securing the south. Typhon Jin will be up in a year. Okay. Nope. It's a lot longer. Image received. Alright. No, that's really worth it. Yeah, we'll help the cartels out. Don't blame him. Infantry combat ability. No, they can stay right there. These guys just need to hang out in provinces that aren't terrible. This one's good. Siege difficulty because it's really fucking funny. National unrest. Sure. You know what? I don't super care about doing a lot of the stuff. No edict. No edict. Oh, what do I even do with all these admin points? Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Stick ciphers, excellent. Let's fund the artificers. Centipedal chests, why not? Guys are doing well on the whole conversion thing. City of Pahimi. Pahimi. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot. Oh, they did fabricate claims. Excellent. I don't even have to waste anything doing that. Right, what is this mission? 30, need a cathedral. Actually, let's do this. Before I do that, and we go aid construction, and then we start paying for these. We're gonna be so religious. Alright, time for war. Actually, we won't bother with Uvari, because they might siege provinces that I actually want. Alright, so what we want to do is come this way. Man. Let's just do that and urge development. Dig it. Right, this way. Oh, might lose that battle. We will. Doesn't matter. They had a less good time than I did. Alright, and all of these. Right, so what we want is that province. All of these need to go to one Gia. Theoretically, I guess I could have called in Buvari and given them the province, but I don't know. Doesn't feel right. They are still high philosophy. Jayaraya. Alright, so they just need two in that alliance and in that alliance. I don't actually care about the other alliance. Fangban. Get rid of that alliance. Alright, so we want to hand them that. And then we want to release Verkal Ozavar. Missionary Strength, I guess, is fun. An actual long siege. It's pretty crazy. And now we want to build regimental camps is what they want, right? Training fields, my bad. Eventually, we're just going to build so many that there will be overlap, which will be beautiful. Yes, that's good. And then Uzavar. Patriarch of Gonkaden. We're actually gonna need to release our lovely little Gonkadeni vassal. Looks good to me. Alright. And I want to ally them. And relations actions. Who do you hate, buddy? Denny Raj. Hey, Alright, we're gonna have to wait until we can, like, fix our relations so they don't break that alliance. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Don't worry, this episode is almost over. Just wanted to wait till I could get the next event. Alright, Buvari. Improve relations. And the publication, why not? Back. And we want to talk to Fangban, 500 Jin. Or not. No, don't care about them. Fangban, don't care about them. Hui, obviously. Baifan Jin. Alliance is done. Alright, we want to insult them. And economy. That's way too much money. Training fields. And do all of this. Hand this over to 1Gia. Alright, and then we want them to release Uzkron and Verbal Ozavar. And I also will send one of my armies up north to deal with them. Alright, city. Transfer trade power, yeah. They are nearly full siege and refuse to give up. I respect it. terrible idea, but I respect it. And we do this. Much like that. Right. These guys. Alliance actions. Alright, Verkal, Ozavar. Merchant. Hybon. Alright. Uvari will not break their alliance with us, which is good. And I don't think the game cares if we're black flagged, does it? Absolutely does not. And we can go ahead and declare war on these guys. Nope. And these guys, we can split them up. Alright, now horse artillery. Yep. And we will split these guys into 3. One of them's going to the wrong province, that's fine. And then we need a merchant and a high bond, transfer trade power. Shamakad. Reconnect to Verkal Ozavar. Verkal Ozavar was once an outpost of the Jade Empire, a prosperous colony through which dwarven power could be projected and an edifice of dwarven culture at the edge of our civilization. Since the collapse of dwarven power in the Jade Mines, it has survived and even prospered independently. Beyond the diplomatic benefits of befriending such a power, our people yearn to re-establish contact with their cultural brothers in the East. Alright. Filling in the crown, 2 resplendent gems now flank the Jade of Gronstunad, representing our brotherhoods of Tuad Dumacron and the Verkal Dromak. As Tuad Dumacron embodies the physical, the soil, and the earth of our subterranean empire, Verkal Dromak represents the spiritual, our contact with the spectral veil. Beyond them we stand, the embodiment of temporal authorities, emperors of the East. We are not content to stop here, however. There are eastern holds as yet represented in the imperial crown, to say nothing of our vassal states on the surface. The lessons of our fall to the hobgoblin menace is that no empire, no matter how secure, can afford to ignore its peripheries. The crown we forge for our restored Jade Empire will symbolize authority, not just for the dwarves of our bustling holds, but also for our vassals above the ground. Alright. Of course, we want to come here, bombard it, and I won't assault it, even though I really do want to. Alright. This army can get recombined in Seer. This army can get recombined in Sarnilovahan. This army can head this way. And all of these can go to Sudakoli. Thank you. Alright. Routing the hobgoblins. For centuries, we cowered in the dark, dank holes tormented by the marauding hobgoblin warbands of the south, but no more. Under the guidance of our militarium, we have triumphed. What once seemed a perilous endeavor has shattered their spirits, proving who the true rulers of the Dwarvar are. Now that we have made contact with the civilized Oni of Nomasula, we discovered that there too, hobgoblins bring naught but ruin. It is time the Pacific Oni of the north enjoy a reclamation of their own. Our spirits burn hotter than the magma, and the Lady of Jade further spreads the gifts of peace to the Nomasula. Alright. What does this need? Yeah. That's good. Alright, I think with that... Well, actually, I'm going to wait for that one marketplace to be done. And then we will... what's it called? Oh, there's that. Oh, look at the religion, doing all good and whatnot. Alright, does that get guided by faith done? It does, exactly, actually. This will be level 4 in a while. That's done. And the Not a Mirage gets claims on the entire Gonkaden, which is crazy. Where's their capital nowadays? Baybar? Interesting choice. Alright, I think I will do this, and then we will be good. Judging the Geoken. Yeah. That. Alright. Karyana connection. The Karyana has its source in the vast desolate valley of the Nomasula to our northwest. Though we have successfully projected our influence there, it is still meaningfully cut off from much of our dominion, as the section of the Karyana between Rahan and Nomasula runs through a series of impassable cataracts for a good distance underground. The ancient God's Wall has long served as a place where the Karyana flows into Rahan, an extensive system of lifts, tunnels, and widening canals that would open the Nomasula up to the rest of Hellas and bind together our surface dominion with the lifeblood of trade. Alright, so... this does actually connect now, which is funny. Also, we need to transfer trade here now, which is good. Might take regulate trade. Yeah, I will. Alrighty, with that, I will end this episode. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.